Hey, good morning, peeps. I am here at the hotel. Got all my stuff packed up. You can see my pack there in the back. Got plenty of food for a 3 to 4 day trip. Maybe it's 2 to 3. We don't know. You know how it is around here. But waiting on Frosty the Slow Man. Frosty the Slow Man. What a great name. He is coming back to get us and give us a ride to the trailhead. What a generous soul. Such a good man. We just saw him out in front of this hotel yesterday. He gave us a ride to Walmart and waited for us and brought us back. Now he's going to take us back to the trailhead before he has an appointment this morning. So super thanks to him. I'll definitely get a picture with him when he gets here. So much appreciate him. Like I said yesterday, he actually recognized me from the channel and asked me about calling the governor when he got here. He's like, hey, you need to call the governor of New Hampshire too. And I was like, maybe. So anyway, yeah, so we're just waiting to get back on the trail. We're going back to Route 2. We're almost through with the whites. We're through with all the 4,000 footers in the white. So like I said, we're closing in on Maine, closing in on the 1900 today. If all goes well, it's like only 4 or 5 miles in, so we better get there today. So yeah, we're going to try to hopefully through the whites we can make a little bit more miles, but we do have Mahoosic Notch coming up, which is like the toughest mile of trail that there is. It's got a lot of little places you got to crawl through. I'm going to have to figure some of that out because there may actually be places that I can't fit through. So what do you do then? I don't think it's Blue Blades if you just can't fit. But they said that, I think it's the AT pretty much. Even if you don't go through the holes, you can go up over them. So I think we'll probably be doing that tomorrow or the next day, maybe something like that. I don't think it's today. But anyway, so just want to touch base with you guys this morning. I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning and got some maple breakfast sandwiches. They're 650 calories a piece. I got 4 of them, 2 for breakfast and 2 for lunch. So that will be 2,600 calories of Dunkin' Donuts sandwiches. Croissants, don't sleep on croissants because they got a lot of calories. Like a small croissant sandwich has 650 calories, and they're like sourdough 2 egg sandwich that I've been getting before also had 650 calories. It was way bigger and bulkier. So see how these work out good. I'll have them for lunch today, and then I got a lot of stuff packed out. I've got some backpacking meals. Thanks to Nightingale letting me use her fuel. I'm carrying some fuel. She's let me use her stove. So on these cooler nights, but the weather looks phenomenal for the next 4 or 5, maybe even 6 days. No rain, highs in the 70s, maybe low 80s at most, with lows in the nights mid to low 50s. So it's going to be phenomenal. Maybe a little bit cooler than that up in the mountains. That's kind of the local forecast. So we will see. So yeah, we're moving. We've got basically roughly about 5 to 6 weeks to get to Katahdin, and we're about 300 miles away, so I think we're good. We should be good as long as nothing goes wrong, but I'm always worried about that. So trekking along, I haven't heard from them yet. I think they probably hiked out ahead of us. I'm checking on them to see where they're at. So, and got a nice lady named Michelle that I've been talking to for months. That's been following the channel. She's up in Maine, and she may be helping us slap pack a couple of days. In the next week or so if she can. So hopefully she can. I'd love to meet her, after talking to her all this time either way. So we shall see. So that may be in the forecast. Thanks again to Iceman yesterday for picking us up and bringing us to the hotel. Basically just coming to say hello. What a good man. He is so awesome. But just the people out here are freaking awesome. It is unreal. It's just overwhelming sometimes. It takes a village to get one hiker to Katahdin. And it definitely took a village to get me there. I don't know how many shuttle drivers and trail angels and all the people that's helped. It's been phenomenal. So looks like here comes Frosty pulling in now. So maybe I'll get a little meet with him, and we'll see you down the trail. We should be there in just a little while. Okay, peeps. Frosty got us dropped off. We're doing a bit of a road walk real quick to get back to trail. Well, we're on the trail. It's just a part of it is this little road walk. I think this is Hogan Road we're on, so yeah, special thanks again to Frosty. We're ready to hit back in the mountains. Beautiful weather, like I said, absolutely gorgeous day. So thankful. Always appreciate it much more after a couple of days of rain. Oh, some other big news. Frosty took Nightingale to the hardware store, and she was able to replace her belt buckle. She was super excited because she was going to have a tough time toting her pack with all the food and everything in it without a buckle. So she is super excited about that. Okay, people, per the usual, a big tough climb out of town. Not necessarily tough climbing, but just coming out of town, you're always loaded down with food and water. So I had to pack a good bit of water because it wasn't a perfect water source for several miles, but not too bad. Yeah, I picked out 3 liters. I've already drank wine, so, with some electrolytes. So, making my way. Closing in on the 1900. I think here in about 2 miles probably. $1,900 people. Holy spit. I only get 2 more of these 00 markers, 2,000 and 2,100, and that's it for this through hike of the AT. Wow, this is a cute one too. Like, I don't know who made this, but that's perfect. Like tiny little pine cones in the little moss or whatever. Like a super good job. Big shout out to whoever did this. I don't know if it was this morning or a year ago. You never can tell, but yeah, good job. Much appreciated. We'll get the obligatory selfie and then be on my way because I am trying to make some time. Some more of those cute little purplish mushrooms hiding over in the woods. They are really cool. Okay, so apparently there's a second 1900 marker here at the viewpoint made out of stone, so that's cool. I didn't even see it. Nightingale told me about it. She's over here having lunch. So I guess I'll get my picture with this one too.
I can't tell, like that.
Another great view. We are hiking towards camp. It's kind of a slow hike today. We expected it to be better, but it's been a lot of mud and slickness. Like, I've probably slipped like 30 times, fell a couple times. Like, very different. So anyway, we're still trying to get to a shelter. It's what, about 5 miles ahead, Nightingale? About 5 miles ahead. As we speak, Nightingale is falling. Just standing here with her.
Oh my God.
Standing here videoing. She is. That's how rough it is, folks. Like, look at that. I don't know how she survived that really slippery stationary position she was in. Oh gosh, it may not be Monday, but it's a Monday. Oh, I feel like every day of hiking coming out of town is a Monday for sure.
Case of the Monday.
But we're gonna get there. Would you say case of the Mondays? Okay, that's a good way to say it.
You know, like Office Space.
Case of the Mondays.
Case of the Monday. You never seen Office Space?
No.
Oh my God, great! One of the greatest movies ever.
Office Space?
Office Space.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I've not seen that.
Yeah, they talk about having a case of the Mondays, and if you say that, you know, I think you might get beat up if you say that.
Okay, I will not
You
say
watch
that.
it. Watch the movie.
I'll watch that movie and I will, in the meantime, not say that so that I won't be beat up.
I mean, I don't know. They just seem special to me. Hi. Thank you for everything you're doing. You're right. It's a better
Really beautiful pond here. We consider camping by here, but we haven't found a good spot yet. Okay, Pete, so we made it to a stealth campsite just before dark as usual. We're overlooking a lake and got a nice view. And we're happy to find somewhere to get before dark for a change. So I'm gonna let you go here. I'm gonna end this episode. Appreciate you watching. And I'll get back with you in the next one. Peace out.